So we bought this house in 2018 and we almost did not buy it because of the roof. It had 98 solar panels on it, hail damage, and it didn't look great. It was almost an eyesore in the neighborhood, and roofers would come by our house every few months and we'd kind of roll our eyes and we'd say, sure, take a look. And they'd either say, oh, there's not enough damage to worry about, or some would file a claim just to get denied by the insurance company.
I got to know Tim very well. Every 6 months or so, he would come by and check in again and just see kind of how things were going. I had told him the first time he came by that we had already been through the whole process with another company and they didn't get enough damage for insurance to pay for it. And he was super respectful and polite and said, okay, well, if you change your mind, let me know. And we got to talking maybe like the third time or so that he came by, and he was like, I really think that you've got enough damage. I think we can make this work. I was like, all right, let's give it a shot. It won't hurt anything.
He got the job done. Now that roof is a house that I'm proud to live in. That's the Holden Roofing difference right there. Another thing that we feel was different about Holden Roofing was the pricing and the cost difference for us as the homeowner from what another roofing company would have charged versus what they were able to get for the insurer.
And the honesty. We were dealing with the removal of like the solar panels, and I was really worried that a company might try and just not be super transparent about where all the money was coming from and going and everything. And it was all laid out very clear how that was all gonna be distributed.
I'll speak for Jessica here. She's hypercritical of contractors for the most part, and just people that have been untrustworthy. And for her to say those words about pure trust is a big deal, and that's not something you get from her.
No, it's not. And I mean that with everything. It's been a really awesome process. First class service, like something I haven't experienced from the contractor in a really, really long time. Maybe ever. Yeah, just top of the line. Tim was at my house every single day, checking in on everything, making sure that I didn't need anything. But I was really impressed on the very first day. He checked in on everything, and then he told me, I'm not leaving here until the foreman of the contracted workers gets here and we touch base on everything, and he knows exactly what my expectations are. He did. He sat here and he waited for them to show up and he communicated with them. I didn't have to do anything. He handled everything, and he handled it so well. Those guys are hard workers. I mean, there were times whenever they were still here at like 9 o'clock. It was dark and I was like, oh my God.
On a Saturday, Friday, they were here literally until it was too dark to work. They cleaned up after themselves every day. We were able to use our driveway and yard.
They went around with a little metal thing, getting all the nails and...
Just very courteous and thoughtful, which sometimes just the little things that you really appreciate. I have no complaints.
It looks pristine, and I'm super proud of all the little details in it now.
And that was one of my favorite parts too, is they just took over, they did the job. We could rest easy knowing the job was gonna get done. I wouldn't recommend anybody else, and my house morale is a million times happier than it was when we bought it because of these guys. They do what they say they're gonna do. It's a quality product, quality individuals, just an overall quality company.
No doubt I am recommending Holden. I've already recommended them to a couple of my friends. One friend just got a new roof, same situation. She was so impressed with them. Yes, I will definitely continue to recommend them. I wouldn't use anyone else.